Hello and welcome back to our Shattered Balance series in Crusader Kings 2 with the HIP mod. In our last episode we declared this de jure war here over this county, which I mostly did to improve my vassal's opinion to get her to convert to Orthodox, but as it turned out it wasn't even necessary, but we are going to gain a county out of it anyway, so I don't even mind too much. We also somehow screwed up a holy war over here to try and get this county, but one of our vassals is actually declaring their own holy war now, so it's going to turn out okay in the end. My ecclesiarch has accused somebody of heresy. Yeah, he's probably fine. My husband asked me for a fief of his own, which he is not going to get. I believe we have also been reigning for at least 10 years now, so we'll be able to switch to elective monarchy, and then I will probably just go ahead and create the Roman Empire as soon as we're at peace. Which, actually, who knows how long that is going to take. This war is not going to last too much longer, but the other war we're in with our allies in Pannonia, I believe has been going on for a long time. 12 years already? 11 years. I can subtract numbers. So who knows when that will end. Okay, and Armenia's army is headed over here to try and take back our county, which we don't want to let them do. Though apparently they've changed their mind and are leaving now, so that's actually fine. And they changed their mind again and came back. This county is actually desert, so we shouldn't have any trouble attacking them in there. I'll just wait till this one siege ends. Our granddaughter needs educating. We'll use her for opinion on this guy. That will be fine. And these are both desert actually, so it doesn't really matter which of these we catch him in, as long as we catch him in one. A castle has finished construction. Okay, I guess that's fine. Do I care about that? Alright, so this battle is won. One of my guards seems to be unhappy about this war. It seems he personally knows some of the soldiers fighting for the other side. Let's sympathize with him. Okay, so that battle has brought us up to 82 war score. And we should also be having ticking war score from controlling the relevant county as well. Hopefully this will get us a couple of points. And I guess we'll just stay here and siege. By the time we finish this first siege, we should be at 100%. Our stables are finishing. Let's actually get a couple more upgrades started in these less developed holdings. We'll upgrade the barracks, I guess. In fact, this one doesn't even have a barracks. Okay. Duchessa of Achaia is happier with me. Her heir is not of her dynasty. I wonder if that means that she's not going to pass on the lucky ruler trait. She'll probably pass it on. If I remember to check back later, we can see. I probably will not remember. Okay, so the ticking war score is going to get us to 100. We can safely bring our troops home and disband them. And we gained a tithe, which is nice. The Duchessa of Taranto is at 65% in her war. Who's going to gain this county? I believe we should be able to create the Duchy of Salerno now. And let's see, we do still have a truce with Sicily for only another 8-9 months or something. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and create this now. And go ahead and grant it. Let's see, you're under my Duke of Apulia, who is actually not supposed to own this land. In fact, is it the same guy who owns both counties? It is. Okay, so I'll grant the duchy title to him. That will get this land out from under Apulia. Lucania? That's not right. Did I even create it? Oh, it is the theme of Lucania. Alright, I guess it changes names based on our Greek culture. Okay, so that is fine. He'll be pretty happy with me. He'll no longer be under the Duke. Though Apulia, of course, does still own land, I think, here that he's not supposed to have. It's supposed to be in Benevento, which is these two counties. We could actually get one county out from under him by granting that duchy title to this guy, but it's probably not really worth doing. And this war is at 100%, so we will enforce our demands. So she should be extremely happy with me now, despite the fact that we stole a county from her. Well, I say stole, it was really our county that we were lending her to begin with. So now if we were able to take this county from Cyprus, that would make our borders look a whole lot better, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that. We also learned that this duchy, or this county here, is the third part of this duchy, so we will need to probably take this one and then create the duchy title, or I guess the other way around. Whichever one of these we can take most easily. We do actually have claimants for this county. You already have this county, so we'd be creating a double count here if we press this claim, but I think that's okay. Yeah, okay. I'm sold, let's do it. This is actually our cousin. Where is your land, actually? You're up here. Okay, so we can either give it to this guy or this guy. I suppose it doesn't matter that much. Like, both of them are messy because neither of them are in the correct duchy. I don't know. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm assuming we're not going to have too many problems fighting Cyprus. He actually has 10,000 troops, which is kind of surprising. Alright, I keep forgetting that they have Wallachia, which I suppose accounts for the greater troops numbers than I was expecting. Still though, we shouldn't have too many problems. Let's just raise this many troops over here. And we'll raise more from this area to fight the troops from Wallachia. After years of careful planning, Lando Amalfitani from the court of the Duchessa of Nicaea has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries and hopefuls, declaring his intention to press his claim by force. So he is attacking in a host claim on Capua. Okay. Good luck, I guess. Oh, finally our other war in Pannonia is over with, so if we had just waited a little while to declare this war on Cyprus, we could have taken care of our succession law changing and that kind of thing, but we'll just have to wait till after this, which is fine. And we probably will have to transport some troops over to Cyprus itself at some point. But I think we'll see if we can fight these armies first. We might even be able to get enough war score from sieging the other land so that we don't have to do that. So let's see. See if we can head off this guy. And our barracks is finished, and he's changed his mind about where he's going, so that's fine. We're going to get out on the 14th. We are not going to catch him. We're headed up here. Ooh, and there's actually another 4K up here, so that's kind of dangerous. I guess we'll raise a few more troops then. I'll raise my personal levies, and we'll raise your army as well. And we'll gather these together to go and fight the whole stack up here, assuming he's going to join these into one army. We are also subject to a hostile siege, oh right, over here. Which is fine. We'll just ignore that one. Okay, so with this many troops we should have no problems fighting 9K. This is plains. I think we're probably going to be crossing a river. In fact, we're not even going to catch him there. But if we go here first, then I think we should be able to. So we did cross a river. I think our numbers will be enough to carry it for us, though. You hack at the enemy soldier who falls down, dying. The man shouts, "I yield, I yield." As you take a step back in hesitation, he suddenly lunges at you. Thankfully, you react barely in time and finishing him off with one fell swoop. Okay, so we can say we would have spared him, what a fool, or say that mercy is for the weak. Mercy is for the weak. Okay, so we won this battle, captured a bishop-type guy. We'll follow this to the next county over. We're already up to 83%. Mostly, I have to imagine, from that battle, which was worth 76 all by itself. Ooh, and we have a new Dew of Achaia. So let's see, he did in fact inherit the Lucky Ruler trait, even though he wasn't of the same dynasty. So that's good to know. Yeah, that's fine. He's not too unhappy with me. He's not going to cause me any trouble anyway until he comes of age. And you are declaring a war on the King of Sicily. Bulgarian-Sicilian de jure war over what? Aversa. Well... Oh, I see. It's because he controls this county. Alright, makes sense, I suppose. That's fine. I suppose we'll go fight this little army and then probably go and do another siege up here, which should get us mostly to 100%. We have raiders. Well, I'll let the local duke deal with that. And somebody is no longer a participant in some war, that's fine. So let's see, if we could assault this holding, that would be great, and we can pretty easily. Up to 98% already. And that gets us to 100. And we can now usurp this duchy, which is what we wanted to do. I'm going to hold off on doing that just yet, though, because I'm not sure how much the Empire title costs to create. I think it's likely to be pretty expensive. Certainly our borders look a lot nicer in this area now, which is pretty good. So the first thing we want to do is change our succession law to elective. No vassals are fighting each other. Oh, come on. Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait. My vassal of Sicilia has requested that a lower rank vassal should serve him rather than me. You are, for some reason, directly under my rule. Oh, you're in here. Oh, this is probably because of the weird situation we had where we didn't get this county in the initial Holy War. So we'll say he has a point. Are any of these other people under me when they're not supposed to be? You are where you're supposed to be. So are you. You are not. And you are not. So he probably desires control of those as well. So we'll happily give them to him. Okay. So apparently that guy was our ecclesiarch. We also lost our mysticos somewhere in there. So we'll appoint you as the new ecclesiarch. And let's see where we need to send you. I suppose we'll keep working on some of the land down here in Sicily. And you can be the new Mystikos and go off to steal the secrets of Tunis. Okay. Well, if we are not going to be able to change our succession law until our vassals have stopped fighting each other, then I guess we're just going to have to wait. We also now have a vassal counter above with a negative opinion of us, which is this duke. I guess he doesn't like that I raised his levies for a while. And he's unhappy about me being a female ruler, which I think is BS. I don't really want to give him 200 gold. We'll just give him some real fancy cups. Okay, so he's positive now. We could also send our Chancellor to improve his opinion too, since I think we're okay in Achaia. Actually, not so much. We should probably leave him there for a while. Okay. Well, we will be able to change succession laws as soon as whoever is fighting each other stops doing it. I guess it's this war over here that is the issue. Someone's revoking a county from somebody. That is seemingly the only one that is happening. You're involved in the Sicilian War. Yeah, okay, so it shouldn't be too long. Let's hope. The Duchessa of Anatolia has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning this guy's sexual preferences. Well, it doesn't seem like it's hidden information, I guess, but we don't really have anything against him, so we'll keep it to ourselves. And... okay. Our Duchessa of Nicaea has declared a war on King Sevag the Cruel. Oh, Armenia, I see. What war is that? Nicaean claim on Taron. Well, I'm not sure where that is, but it's not really important. Anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here until next time. So thanks for watching, and join me again then.